Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name's Cody. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. I post every Tuesday and Thursday on my business adventures and how I can help you go faster in yours. Today's topic is a mental exercise I've done for years now. It's really helped me grow as a business person. It's helped me build my portfolio and avoid a lot of pitfalls that a lot of people find themselves in. Now, the exercise starts with a piece of paper. Eventually, you won't need a piece of paper, but it starts there because you got to work in steps. Now, you're going to write out all the different scenarios you can think of for your next step forward, your business decisions. This does take a while in the beginning. An example, borrowing against a house to buy a business. That could be one adventure you go on. What I'm going to encourage you to do is write out all the different scenarios, good and bad, that you see playing out realistically from that decision. Most people won't do this because it takes time. Nice thing is when you spend the time to do this, you do it in all your little business decisions, it enables you to see the whole playing field and really consider the risk and the reward potential from whatever you're pursuing. And then you're going to look at, okay, well, what if instead of putting a HELOC against the house, what if I put it on a credit card? 0% for 12 months, and then maybe it jumps up to 30%. What if I just saved up the money for 3 years instead of borrowing it? What's the opportunity cost there? And then you're going to play out all the things you can think of good, all the things you can think of that could be bad in that situation. Most people won't do this. What I found, though, is in the beginning when I was writing all these out, I put a lot of consideration on every move that I made. I would think through things a little bit differently because I would weigh all the pros I could possibly think of and all the cons. And then when I actually made the decision, I had more confidence than other people when I was making my decision. And when I found something that I didn't consider, that became a future consideration for the next time I wrote it out. You've got the things you know that you know. There's a lot of things you don't know that are just out there that can happen. So every time I made a mistake, what I would end up doing is I would write that down next time on the list of, well, this is a consideration I need to really think about that could impact the successful outcome or the potential risks that there's a lot more downsides you don't know of. It could affect what happens and what actually plays out. And you got to do this enough times, every situation, write it down until you understand the bulk of the issues that can pop up. And where that will eventually lead to, it's going to give you enough confidence when you're making your decisions. I still do this today. Every day I'm weighing all my different outcomes based on what I've seen happen in the past. And if there's something new, then I add that, but I'm not writing it down anymore. If you go through the habit and actually write it down enough times, you're going to be able to do this in your head. You don't have to remember what you said if you tell the truth. So people say, well, I don't have a good enough memory to be able to do that. I can't think through it. It's because you haven't written it down enough times. If it becomes your truth, if it becomes your reality, you don't have to remember it. You just have to think logically through the steps to find the correct answer, find the truth for your situation. And while I have to spend an extra 5 minutes on a decision than a lot of people now, I can go through this drill in my head because I've written it down enough times. And that really helps me navigate business, play out all the scenarios that I've been through that I can think of, so that my next decision is the most informed decision I can possibly make. If you do this, it's going to help you over the course of your career, throughout your business journey, when to pay off debt, when to take on debt, when to get another asset, when to sell another asset. You play out these scenarios enough time on paper, transfer it to your head. That's where you can become a lot more efficient as a business person and really thrive and avoid a lot of pitfalls that most people are going to hit because they don't do this. That's my encouragement for today. But if you're new to the channel, hit subscribe if you like this type of content. Whatever I'm going through, I want to post it. I was thinking about this morning, so here we are. But have a great weekend. I'll see you on Tuesday.